The health service user.
Mental health service user. You know me, I usually call them the patients. And
Yeah.
I know you always tell me, Drake, no, you're going to come off very offensive when you say that.
Yes, you are a patient, especially when you're in hospital.
Yes.
But when you're out of hospital
It doesn't mean you're not getting medication.
functioning,
Yes.
you're still getting medication.
Yes.
And you're functioning. It's better to call mental health service user.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so Joseph, there's a post that you put out a few weeks ago that had a lot of us, in shock. You do remember that?
Yes, I do.
You went on and on and on. You started giving out property to the kids, and everyone was like, "What is going on with Joseph? He needs some help, honestly." And then you gave us quite the scare. So, can you tell me a little bit what events led to this kind of depression? What made this episode a bit different this time around?
Drake, and most people who know me that I suffer from bipolar.
Yes.
Bipolar is a condition whereby sometimes you become manic, you go high, high, high. You think you can be the president, you think you can be Jesus. You think, when you're in the hospital, you find some guys saying, I'm Jesus, others are saying, I'm the Pope, so that is going high. But sometimes you go low. You go so low and start abusing yourself and minimizing your abilities, and every bad thing you've ever done comes back to your head to haunt you, and you feel so bad you don't even want to wake up, you don't even want to see anybody. And usually when it continues so much,
Yes.
it goes towards suicide.
Yes.
But most people with bipolar, actually, more very many celebrities have died by suicide.
Yes.
But this time, I really have to call a spade a spade. I have to tell the truth. At one time,
Yes.
I was in a film by the Botanical Link.
Yes.
That is the partnership between Botanical Hospital and East London NHS.
Yeah.
The people who gave me a professional fellowship in the UK. In that film, I said, usually I was taken to hospital drunk.
Yes.
And the people in the hospital would call it alcohol-induced psychosis.
Okay.
But under normal circumstances, when I was not manic, I used not to drink a lot.
Yes.
So for me, I told them it is psychosis-induced alcoholism.
Yes.
It is the psychosis that is inducing the alcoholism.
Yes.
Now, this time I met a friend who told me that cannabis can heal you. And I took cannabis because I was really very, very depressed and reaching. And when I took it, actually, it uplifted me. I felt good. And I thought, yes, it is something good that can uplift you.
Yeah.
But it has types. I hear it has types. Indica, sativa. One takes you down, one takes you up. Now this time I think I took the one that takes me down. It took me two down.
Yes.
Two down. I saw ghosts. I saw what everything was ending, and
So it was not really helping. Like
no,
he hoped it would.
It didn't help.
Made things worse.
Actually, this friend of mine, Bongo Benjamin Gumaro Tahigwa, who doesn't mind me to mention him here,
Yes.
says that we should be allowed to research instead of taking whatever you find on the market.
Yes.
You come when you're low and you take something that makes you more low,
Yes.
or you come when you're high and you take something that makes you more high and people
Yes.
can't tolerate you.
Yes.
But in countries like Canada, South Africa, where they have legalized medical marijuana, they know what to give you.
But it did not help with you.
No, let me tell you, it can't help because I didn't know what I was taking. And I took the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Yeah.
So things became so bad. I
Yes.
went into a depression I've never seen.
Yeah.
And I told you I saw ghosts. I saw my father, and I was asking, but he wasn't looking like him. It was a young man. He came and sat beside me. I was on a bus stop all by myself.
Yes.
And he started talking to me. He told me everything. He said, he's my father. I said, but man, you don't look like him. I was there when we buried you. Where are you coming from? Did you go and find a weak man around there and assumed his body and took over his body?
Oh, Joseph.
Then he told me, actually, there is the taxi, get in the taxi and go.
So, Joseph, so when did you decide to put out the suicide note that you put out?
Now, I was on my way to Boshenyi.
Yes.
I stopped at what is this place called? I've forgotten. It is halfway between Boshenyi and Imbarara. Because what I was going to do in Boshenyi, after feeling so bad that my heart was almost bursting and I felt I should end my life. And of course, during depression, everything in your head is telling you that, it would be better for everybody if you just killed yourself, because, man, you are a shame. Imagine.
That's terrible.
So I stopped. I wasn't going to leave a note. I stopped and I said, let me leave a note on Facebook, and everybody sees it. But also, I think behind, at the back of my mind, I was crying out for help, like some people said.
Yes, you did. And we were, in shock. Everyone was like, what's happening? We tried to reach out to you. You called everybody. It's like, where is Joseph? We find out what happened when we get back after the break. Thank you so much for coming through, Joseph. We're still with you right here on the show.